Hey guys, it's Amy with Rags and Stitches. We're gonna get started today. I want to use this fabric to make some outdoor pillows for my porch in the back, or for my back little sitting area. I chose this fabric at the thrift shop, and I pre-cut last night just some squares, okay? So we're gonna make those, and you're gonna make them with me. I'm going to turn the camera around in a minute on the sewing machine, so you will be able to see how I'm going to stitch these. But first, we're going to take our new machine and we're going to thread it. I need to change the thread to, I want to change it to an off-white color. So you're going to watch me do that, so that perhaps if you have one of these machines, you can change your thread as well. This is the color I want to use. It's like a taupe. As you can see, it goes very well with this fabric. Okay, so I purchased this fabric at the thrift store. I think it used to be either a curtain. It's very thick. I'm not sure how my machine's going to do with this, because I have a regular size. I think it's called a 90 by, I'm not even sure. We need to learn that. So you're going to learn it with me. I know it's a 90 by size needle. We're going to learn that. Okay, so I pre-cut squares last night. I don't do measurements. I'm just doing this for fun. So I guess we could measure. I do have a ruler. We're just going to go ahead and do this kind of on a whim. It looks like these are about, I don't know, 11 inches long, okay, by 11. I didn't even measure it when I cut it, so they're 11 by 11. Wow. Okay. I did pretty good, didn't I? All right, so I know a lot of people use their rotary cutter. This is a rotary cutter. You pop the blade out like this. You put it back by pushing this button, and you can use your ruler as a guide and cut it real straight. I don't know. This one has not worked well for me. It's a no-name brand. I'm going to end up investing in a better one. So I have just used my regular sewing shears or my pinking shears that you can purchase. These are my sewing shears. Well, Amazon has a kit. This comes with the little little thread cutter, and comes with a little pair. It's like a set. This is the thread cutter I use. I like it. It has a little thumb part for your thumb. All right, so you're going to join me in making this pillow. And then later today, we'll go through the tools you'll need to sew. So let's put that aside, because first we need to put our thread on our machine. The bobbin is already in, okay? I'm not going to change the bobbin. We'll do that another episode. Okay, I'm going to turn this around where you can see. Again, the lighting in here is not that great. I don't know if it's better without the light or with the light, but I'm going to be moving this camera around so you can see. So what we're going to do first is we're going up to this area right here, okay? We're going to take off the little lid, and you can see this is very loose. We're just going to pull it all out. It's just going to pull the thread out from everywhere. And we're going to save that thread for later. Now we're going to take our thread, and we're going to make sure that it's placed upwards where the string's falling that direction, okay? We're going to place it on like so. This one looks like it'll work and it'll fit. So we're going to put the little lid on. Okay. Now we're going to take our thread right here, okay? And we are going to first put it through this little notchy. Wow, it's hard to do with one hand. I don't have the fancy setup to do the filming. Okay, so you're going to do it like this, through the notchy, and there we go. It's through the notch. You see that? It's through the notch right there. So then you're going to bring it around here, like that. Then you're going to bring it down through here and wrap it around and bring it up, okay? Then you're going to go this direction through your lever, okay? Then you're going to bring it down to number 4. You can see the number 4 there, like so. Then you're going to let it hang, okay? This is where we're going to put the needle down by turning the knob forward. You always turn the knob forward on this machine towards you. The knob is there. You always turn it forward, okay? Then that lowers this here. And I don't know the terms yet. So, you know, we're beginners here learning together. You're going to put it through that hole right there. So through this hole like that. Pull it. Okay, we're going to pull it down straight. So it should look like that, if you can see that. Right there. So the hole is here, and it should go through and down. Okay. Now we're going to hook it. We're going to put it in. No, we're going to put it in the needle. So we're going to raise, turning the knob right here. Turn it towards you. When you do that, it lifts that needle up. You see, we want to lift it all the way up. Now you can see the hole here on the needle. Now I have trouble, so I use threading that. I have trouble with that little bitty hole. So I use one of these, and I'm going to show you, okay? So I'm going to set the phone here. See if we can get you where you can see good. That ain't gonna work. Okay, well, we're gonna set it like this, and then I'll show you when I get it. Okay, so I find the hole right here with my other finger. It's hard for you to see it. And I put that through the hole, which I'm having trouble. I always have trouble with this. I usually use my flashlight. I keep a flashlight right here, okay? I use a flashlight because it shines through the hole and I can do it so much easier. I usually don't have this much trouble. Hold on, guys. It's a tiny hole. There we go, we got it. Now I can show you. Okay, do you see that? Let's bring it up close. Can you see right there where that little tool is through there? Okay. Actually, we could probably move this so you could see a little better. Now I'm sure you could see better. Okay, so you see where my little tool is? Now the important part, and this is where I often mess up, is to make sure your thread is straight, like such, and you want to put it from this way through the little hole here, like such. Okay, now you're going to pull it. Okay, so we're going to grab it and pull it in the back, and the thread is threaded. Okay, now you want to make sure that you pull it straight. It's very easy for it to get tangled up in this area here. So make sure it's straight. See how that's sitting straight? Okay. Needle is threaded. Now, what you're going to do next, and you can see the bobbin thread is a different color down here. Okay. The bobbin thread is the dark thread. It's coming through the bottom. So we move that out the way. We don't need it right now. Okay, because that's already done. And I'll show you that on a different episode anyway. Now you're going to push this under this is called the footer. It's a little thing here. And you're going to push that, and you're going to put it through this little area here and down under, and we want to pull that together with the bobbin thread, which is underneath, and we want to pull it together and make sure it's to the back of the machine. straight to the back of the machine. As you can see, there's my thread through the back of the machine. See? Okay, we're ready. We are good. We've got it. Now, on to the next. Okay. We've got our machine threaded. Now, what we need is, oh, forgot to turn my flashlight on. We're going to put our table back on, which I think you might be able to see it better if I don't have the table. So let's just leave the table off for now, even though it helps me. Okay, we've got our 2 pieces of fabric. Now, this is very important. When you are threading your machine or anything you're doing with the bobbin, which is in here, the lower thread or the upper thread, you always keep it unplugged. You don't want it plugged in, because accidents can happen, and I'm going to tell you, it would hurt like a turkey if you get that through your finger. So, obviously, we're going to plug in the machine now. You'll see the light come on as I plug in the machine. Again, this is very beginner, this channel, so we're just doing very beginner. All right. Take your 2 pieces of fabric. Let's turn you a little bit. Your 2 pieces of fabric have a front and a back, okay? We're going to put them pretty to pretty. That's what I call it. Pretty side to pretty side. Because we're making a pillow. And what we want to do is pin it to keep it in place. But you want to pin it to where it's not going to interfere with the machine. So I pin it way back. You can pin it up close. This doesn't have to be exact for me because these are going out back on the porch. So I will be making periodically more and more because I'm sure they will get damaged. So I'm going to pin it back. You want to allow for your seam. Now the tricky part of this, it's not really tricky, but you forget, you'd be surprised. You can see where I pinned it. Is we're only going to sew this corner, and this corner, and half into right about there. Because we need that hole to turn it inside out and stuff it with stuffing. Okay? So, you know, it's great when you learn to sew and people take their time and show you like every little thing, because that's what I'm trying to do in real time. I don't know how to edit, guys. I wish I did. I know how to cut it. I don't know how to splice it, you know, and stop and start. I'm going to learn that. I just haven't yet. I want to get an app that does it. I've decided to let this be the top. Okay. So you notice there's no pins there. That means it's the top. We're only going to go to about right here, midway. So let's start. I want to start with this side because I'm going to turn. Now, here we go. We're putting in the fabric. Just like that. Fix it to where you can see good. Okay, we're taking our fabric right here. Here's the pretty sides, okay? We're going here. And we're going to stick it under the footer about, not quite an inch, okay? 1/4 of an inch maybe. Now you can see that we're leaving some for a seam. You see that? So my seam is going to line along here. Okay? So you put the footer, this little latch puts the footer up and down. You see how it holds the fabric? So click it up and click it down. Okay, it's locked in. Now you're ready to sew. If you ever sew with that footer up, it makes a mess. I'm just telling you now. Okay, so we're ready to go.